Hey everyone. So for today's message from Spirit, I wanted to start with something that I channeled this morning that was very simple, very clear, and so good. I wrote it down. And the message was rest your mind so that higher information can come through. And so I know that this message was not only for me, it's for the collective, in that our heads are full, our crown chakras are stuffed with all kinds of information, misinformation, what's in the sky, what's happening in the White House, what's happening in the different countries, what's happening around the world. And there's a lot of resistance that is created by that because we all have our own perspectives. We all have our own agendas, our own hopes, and our own fears that are feeding into all of this and creating, I would say, nothing short of mayhem, right? So, in order for us to really hear the higher messages from our spirit guides, from spirit, from the higher realms, we have to create the space to receive it and for something to land. There, I think of the vacuum law of the universe. When the space is full, there's no room at the end for any other information to enter, and so it just passes you right over. So those of us who find it important to be able to receive information and to channel information from a higher source, it's important for us to shut off the screens and to rest our minds and to give our brains, our physical faculties and our spiritual faculties a break, right? So take a break, take a rest, go do something different. It's a beautiful sunny day in Oregon today, so I'm going to go for a walk and go soak up some of the sun and really let my crown chakra receive some light and some heat, literally from the solar energy. I feel it, I want it, I need it, right? So let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed for additional messages from Spirit before we get on our ways. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know and for our best, highest good? Hmm. Peace. Yes, this is exactly. I feel the big energy, the big swoosh, I want to call it, is coming to an end. It's we are all burnt out and exhausted, right? It's time for peace. I'm actually feeling peace. I'm feeling peace so much, I'm coming back to YouTube. This enchanted empath has taken her rest and taken the break, and now I feel the need to share the light again and to really bring in the light so that we can all have peace in our minds, in our lives, in our hearts. Peace. Peace is here. Call in the peace. Yes, so it is. Regardless of what is going on around us, we can cultivate peace. And as we cultivate peace, we are creating that space again to receive the messages, but also in the bigger picture of things, as a responsible spiritual being here on this planet, whatever it is that's going on in my realm, I know that other people around me are also feeling it, picking it up, and sensing it. So, as a light worker, it is our responsibility to bring the light and to bring the peace. And it's not only good for us, but it really does energetically go out there. In fact, it's the only thing that can change the darkness, right? So, as fearful and as uncertain as things are right now, it is in our best interest to cultivate the peace, to feel the peace so that we can create the energy field of that and change the reality around us. We're so powerful. Let's do that. Okay, let's see what the other message is. Okay, the second one is thinker. So again, with this crown chakra stuff, I mean, it's pretty clear. We are amazing thinkers and we so there's the logical brain, there's the intuitive brain. There's a lot going on in there. And I think that this is spirit just saying the same thing to us. It's like, give it a rest, put it away. Four of Swords comes to mind right now. If I was pulling tarot cards, I'm sure it would come up where it's like everything in due time will show itself. In the meantime, give your brain a rest, give your mind a rest, and get into the things that you can control and be patient and come from a place of peace, waiting for the things that we don't necessarily control. We can only control ourselves, but the other information. So there's that physical information and then the higher information. It's all coming. Let me pull one more card just for fun. Okay, thinkers. All those active crown chakra people. It's time to take a nap, right? Okay. Last card. Thank you, Spirit. Is higher power. Our higher power, gosh, it's really bright in my office. You can't even see this probably. The sun's shining right there. Well, anyway, it is the higher power. Let's find a shady spot for it. Beautiful card. It's got the pink energy. It's lovely. So when we can give our brain a rest and we can call in the peace and connect with our higher power, that's when we can affect change. That's when we are in more of a place of intention and manifesting, right? As opposed to being in fear or over processing and pushing out agendas that aren't clarified yet, right? So take a time out today, folks. That's the bigger message. Give yourself a rest. And thank you all for being here with me today. It's been my pleasure. I'll be back here tomorrow with another message from Spirit. I hope this serves you well. Bye for now.